Well, hello all. Welcome to Alchemy Within from Out Amongst the Stars. And today we're just doing something a little bit different. I thought as the moon was ingressing into Leo and we're approaching our summer solstice and the sun going into Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, that I would pull a card and we'll see how this all turns out. And potentially then I may go live and we can pull some cards for all 12 signs. And if anybody wants any cards pulled for them, be a great way to kind of start using some of the divination tools of the oracle cards to bring about messages for all of our astrology. So I just wanted to start with, if you do want a reading free, then you can actually comment and I will, it'll start with I am grateful for, or grateful for, and you can get entered into the draw, and I will draw like every 44 comments for a free reading for 40 minutes. And right now I have a special on for the astrology readings, and you can see that in the previous video. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can. And donations and such are always welcome. And yeah, like I said, I might do a live for the summer solstice, and as we ingress into Cancer, and use the cards and see what comes up for everybody, for all the signs. So just trying a few different things. So thank you for all being here, and we will get started, and anything is in the description below. If you want a reading, there's you just click on the bit.ly link and that will take you to the form that just for your birth data and such. And yeah, we will carry on from there. So the card I pulled for the general collective of this moon into Leo happened to be the full moon in Leo. Isn't that interesting? You can't make this stuff up. So the message with that is, don't let pride get in your way. This moon in Leo, it's, you know, the whole Leo energy is about leadership. Leos are a fun loving leader, though. They're a leader who loves to take people along for the ride. You know, yes, they do like to shine, and they like to be in the spotlight or on the stage, or, you know, of importance, but they really love to take people along with them. And again, about being in the spotlight, this is about putting yourself out there. So, you know, for me, this is important too, because this is a whole new world for me, is, you know, doing a YouTube channel, not something I ever thought was part of my destiny in life, but that seems to be what I'm being called to do, to help others, because of all the things that I have learned in all the different situations that I've alchemized in my own life from all the life experiences, which yeah, there's plenty. It allows for a lot of compassion. And you know, even though this Leo moon is a little bit feisty, because it's of course of the fire nature, it also has a lot of that experiential knowledge gained over time. It's about passion, it's about inspiration, and it allows for, you know, people to be seen. And we all deserve to be seen in some way or another. Everyone has their own unique gifts, and that's why I love astrology, because we all have been put on this earth for a reason. It is in the chart. There is the blueprint that shows us basically the significations of how all those, you know, 12 houses and all those 12 signs and the planets that are within them, they express in a unique way, and it shows our gifts. It shows where we're, supposed to make a difference in the world, and we are all brought to be on some sort of stage, and whether that stage is just to be at home as a nurturing mother in a quiet, serene environment, or it's to be out in the public all over the world, speaking, singing, dancing on a stage. Like, it all is unique to the individual. So I love looking at all of those elements, all of the planets and signs and aspects in the chart, and the archetypes and how everyone expresses, and then hearing about it in real life. Like, that's the funnest part, is actually, seeing and hearing from people how that expresses. So that's why I would love to have, more interactive YouTube type, either one-on-one sessions, or even group sessions, or even just having, the clients that we don't record for anybody else's purposes but your own. It's just so much more fun to interact with people and to be able to help guide you when you're stuck. Like, it's no fun being in a confused state. And I've been there as a young person. I've been there as an older person. And yes, just had my solar return, as you'll see in the video, which was conjunct the new moon. So new beginnings. And apparently, I am not to let the pride get in my way either. So here's a description of this from, as you see, the Moonology Oracle book from Yasmin Boland. And I find these cards like so accurate, and maybe partially because I have the moon quite near my midheaven in Sagittarius, which is all about, me being out in networks and groups and coaching and bringing some sort of higher education or spiritual messages to people and teachings. But I definitely really get some great messages from these cards. So here we go. So the full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from the heart? Leo rules the heart. Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed and bring in more love and thoughts for the greater good. And that will be the solution to this dilemma. If you're not doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find balance between you and your needs and the needs of other people around you. This will help all your relationships. So attune to the moon, be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meanings for this card are self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important in their own way. Creative urges should be followed. Works of magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. So yeah, it's about coming from the heart and not from the ego, not from the pride. And Lord knows I have operated from some pride in my lifetime, and it definitely has, served its purpose in the moment. But in the big picture, really what our world needs is us to all operate a lot more from our hearts and heart-centered love place. And so I welcome everybody to join if I put on a live. I'd love to see some people in the chat, trying to establish an audience to have some people to chat with and hang out with and go on live with. And we'll see how the solstice goes, and maybe we can pull some cards for everyone. And even if you choose for donation, I can pull cards for you too. If people show up, that'd be really awesome. Okay, thank you all for being here. Again, comment below to win a free reading. I'm grateful for, and then take advantage, click on the link to fill out the form and take advantage of the special I have going until the full moon in Capricorn, in celebration of my solar return, aka birthday, that was conjunct the new moon, which you can see in the previous video. And we will be speaking to you soon. Thanks for being here, everyone, and have a wonderful day and enjoy the moon in Leo. And as we end our Gemini season and head into summer solstice coming in the next day, and we will chat with you soon. Bye for now.